They're down in 3. Barkley in the backfield. Hurts. Barkley dropped it. Wow. And that obviously stops the...
Well, boys, pretty much sums up how last night went. It was a bad beat. It is what it is. It's tough for me. That's the first time I've ever put my picks publicly out there for people to see. And whether you tailed, faded, whatever it is that you do, didn't take them at all, it's totally fine. But it's tough to put those out there and then the first bet you put out loses. But, you know, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. You win some, lose most. That's the motto I live by. On that topic, something I just briefly want to touch on before we get into these Tilted Tuesday picks, which is a segment that I'm going to try and do every Tuesday after a good couple of days of football. And today, it's Tilted Tuesday because of the bad beat we had last night. But hopefully next week, instead of Tilted Tuesday, it's Terrific Tuesday. And we can go over the wins that we've had and stuff like that. But just briefly, last night, there was 2 bets that I put out in the video that both missed. Unfortunate. Sucks. Is what it is. And then about a couple hours before game time, I posted on my private story a player prop pick that fortunately did hit. And so this is kind of just my bankroll management, how I kind of go about these things. One of them was a plus 700. That was the bonus pick in yesterday's video, which, you know, plus 700 did not hit. That was a half unit. My 1 unit pick also missed, and now I'm down a unit and a half. But my player prop pick that I put out was a plus 190. So I put 1 unit on that, which yielded me 1.9 units. So I ended up yesterday, once everything was said and done, up 0.4 units. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it is what it is. But I want you guys to make sure that you realize this is a marathon, not a sprint. At least for me. I take a bet pretty much every single day. So I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm having to redeposit, stuff like that. I only want to withdraw. That's it. You know, and obviously everybody wants that, but, you know, things happen. And that's just, you know, something I briefly wanted to touch on. Bankroll management is a big thing. Don't get too tilted. Don't start betting table tennis at 12:30 in the morning because you lost all your bets on Monday Night Football. And you're betting, you know, elite table tennis that you have no idea what's going on. It's not worth it. Never is, never will be. Sometimes you get lucky, but that's all it is. It's just luck. I like to make sure that I'm confident in my plays. Every play that I take, I do take myself. I'm not going to put something out there that I'm not taking. I want, you know, people to know that if I'm sharing this, I'm sharing it with confidence. I care about all of you guys, and, you know, I want you guys to make money. I'm not going to send out some play that I think is going to lose. That'd be absurd. All my picks, I always want to be free. I just want to share. I just want to, you know, have friends that we, you know, throw picks together with, and we can all, you know, enjoy sports a little bit more and, you know, hopefully make some money. That being said, today is this little Tilted Tuesday episode where we're going to try and scheme up a couple little bets here. Maybe one, maybe a couple, not really sure yet. And we're going to go from there and see if we can make something happen. You know, it's a Tuesday. Pretty much all we got is baseball. It's really all I'm going to look at today. Something I did notice that I wanted to show you guys was this matchup here. I don't know anything about soccer. So I was just like, I don't know why the young boys are playing Aston Villa, but looks like they're struggling a little bit. Anyways, not my cup of tea. So something that, like, for example, on a night like tonight, not a big baseball guy. I know we're kind of coming into playoff push here for some of these teams. So I'm sure if I really wanted to sit down and break these plays down a little bit, you know, with sports like baseball and football, they're so technical that you can analyze and you can break down a lot of things. That's why I'm a big fan of hockey, for example. It's not as tactical. It's not so stop and go. It's, you know, a continuous play sport, which is what I personally enjoy betting on a little bit more. I feel like the outcomes end up being a little bit more genuine rather than tactical or formulated or things of that nature. But this is just something that I want to show with you guys. This is kind of a way that I would approach Tuesday night, not laying a lot here, probably going half units, just to have some action. And if you don't see anything you like, don't take anything. It's it's okay to wait a couple days till football comes back if that's what you feel confident betting on. Me, for example, I just like to have a little bit of action because these plays, I've been doing them this style for a while now, and I have had some success. That's why I continue to do them. So, for example, this is just something that I would look at here. So, for example, we have Dodgers versus Marlins. We got a -220 winner here, and we know that there are some tremendous players on the Dodgers. Marlins at home, whatever, not really too worried about it. Let's go ahead and we're going to take, this is how I would approach a bet like this tonight. Like I said, just a half unit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the -220. You have to feel pretty confident in the Dodgers at -220 here. And then I'm going to go to player props here. And now this is something where you can approach this in a couple different ways. I think for me, for example, that gives me some confidence is either strikeouts or hits. Obviously these home runs, doubles, triples, those have crazy odds, which would be awesome. But for me, I like to go with something that I have a little bit more confidence in. So, for example, Dodgers to win, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick a player that I like to have a hit tonight. It's that simple. Obviously, you can go with, the classic guys, Ohtani, Betts, Freddie, and that's probably what I will end up doing, picking one of these three guys here. These guys have the best odds, better odds than Ohtani, but, I mean, he's a monster. He gets hits. He puts the bat on the ball. All we need him to do is get on first. So, I know it's not the best odds, -145, but like I said, it's a Tuesday. There's not a whole lot on the books for me that I feel, too confident in. This is just kind of something more for me to have a little bit of action. And really all I'm doing here is I'm just playing the odds. I'm taking a -220 and I'm pairing it with a -400 with the expectations that both of those are going to hit. And they're giving me, that's why it's a -145. If you feel confident taking a -145 straight, why would you not, feel confident taking a -145, even though it's parlayed between these two legs? For me, this is just kind of how I approach a day like today. Like I said, tough night last night. This is just one of those picks where I might post something else on my story, but for right now, I like this. Not going to get too crazy. Ohtani has been amazing for me this season, just taking him over on hits. The Dodgers are a great baseball team. I don't watch a whole lot of baseball, but I know they win. So this is just something that I like. It's more of just a little fun, casual Tuesday play. So I'm going to go ahead and ride this. We're going to go ahead and lock that bad boy in. 50 to win 85. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's something. A little bit of action. Not going to be upset if it loses. If it wins, great. A little bit more ammo for Thursday. And, on these slow days, this is kind of just how I approach these things. Just kind of more for fun. And just before I end this video, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for even remotely being interested in these. It's kind of fun for me. Like I said, I pretty much have a bet every single day. And it's cool to, I share them with my dad. I share them with some of my really close friends. It's cool, kind of sweat these out with your boys, with your dad, whatever. So if it's something that, we can do together and have fun doing it, make a little bit of money, then, dude, awesome. Like, that's great for me. I'm having fun, kind of enjoying these. I've never done something like this before. It's a little bit different, but here we are. And I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. So this is video 2 of hopefully a lot more videos to come. Hopefully we can turn this ship around and get back on the up and up. And I appreciate you guys rocking with me. See you guys on the next one. Thanks.